Hi friends, I would like to give this some information through this video. Instead of giving 100k or 200k H1B DESI consultancies, I don't like to exaggerate the numbers, but better I would like to say rather than qualitative instead of quantitative, quote unquote, because investigative friend wrote countless body shops. I did a lot, or I have been doing a lot of investigative kind of a research extensively on countless body shops. When I was in India, 1995 to 2008, when I was in Hyderabad and Tirupati 1 year, I've been to several consultancies because my friends requested me. Their friends are paying money. I've seen, right? And I came here in 2008. I used to confront them, do not pay. Then after I came here, they all thought that my friends or ex-colleagues, whoever, Kumar went to US and will give them just like H1B copy. Then I told, do not pay money. That is how my first few videos I educate them. I didn't know about YouTube much. The reason I'm in YouTube is to just create awareness videos so that do not fall into the trap of consultancies, either it's educational or placement. Because I've seen one guy wrote Y-axis took 25,000 Indian rupees for him to say whether he's qualified for MS or not. How stupid is it? He did BA. Then I asked them to return the money, because who are they to tell, right? Then when coming to media, my research, Germany Times magazine, they want to start some worker visa type in Germany, and then the German magazine, Times magazine, followed me for almost a year and came to my house, and my spouse also got surprised. They didn't believe how come from Germany one journalist came. I was in night shift in New York City at that time. Then daytime, twice or thrice I have given the interview, video interview and everything. After read the magazine in Germany, a German student, Telugu, who knows Telugu, also wrote, "Sir, I guess from this interview, I guess they lose trust on Indians. One question for you. You made it so public about cheating of the Indian inks. Why hasn't any action is being taken, like mass raids on all these inks, that is body shops? Only rarely they are catching at port of entry." At that time I told about 3A Infotech, Edison, New Jersey, how they are doing. And the journalist also went to California, met attorneys and H1Bs and F1 students, and she put a one full page of my picture because I'm the only guy speak truth. And the next is CBS News 60 Minutes. I was there, I gave interview. What if Indians lose jobs in US? They have a house in India. Every Indian, they have a house in India, parents or siblings or their own, right? But what if Americans lose job here? If they lose job, they lose house, they lose everything. Like Webster, New York, I've seen. Xerox company client, TCS, Cognizant, Wipro, they all came and replaced Americans. Local citizens told, once upon a time this village is all of Americans, now he is seeing only Indians. I'm not against India or Indians, I'm just telling you what's going on the ground. And then next, Wide magazine published about my article, but she wrote at the end, last minute, she wrote, Kumar asked, is a spouse to fake resume to get H1B? No. In fact, my spouse saw all my videos and she doesn't like to get into IT because IT, you know, right? 99% Indians fake resumes, hiring managers takes bribes and casting calls, and that's so on. And after that, Al Jazeera, I took Al Jazeera to top 10 worst body shops in New Jersey with a hidden camera and all. And media also afraid to go to some of the consultancies because they have CC cameras fixed by FBI outside, and if they visit, they will be under radar. And Tanul Thakur wrote about universities extensively on it. I just put that here, and so I'm reading it. Then American Displaced H1B Body Shops report they published. I gave them some data about the body shops. And when it comes to researching of the, just now I think I posted it on X. I will put the link also. how many H1Bs are there, how many H1Bs are there in U.S.C. If you type approximately, the number came 583,420, like almost like approximately 600k H1Bs are there, is what Google says. Then list of consulting firms, go to U.S.C and it will give all the, excuse me, and the same thing, version 8.guestworkervisa.com/H1B hub. Verzil is one of my displaced American friend is maintaining that, and I would have shown on camera H1B employers hub. You will have all the data, H1B employers U.S.C. So, when coming to my investigation research, because many are charging $10,000 for H1B, though H1B cost is only $2,000 to $4,000, and all the Indians who came in the past, who received green card or who did not receive green card also, and their siblings' names, registering one INC, like it's called incorporation. LLC is a resume forward company. If you forward resume, you sit between two people, you eat $60 an hour. Outsourcing companies also, of course, do the same thing. They submit resumes or supply bodies to the clients, right? And they eat money. And these consultancies, let us not talk about US clients and outsourcing companies. Let me talk about DESI consultancies in this video. So there are what do you call, I don't want to say 100k or 200k, but approximately I would say countless body shops. So 2011 to 15, some of the subscribers from Singapore, India and Europe, South Africa, they contacted me, and they also sent a lot of information. They call consultancies approaching them, will file H1B, so something like that. Even when I was in India, Maulali, Hyderabad, I met one person through friend reference, and when I went there, he said, yeah, everything, you have good certifications, good education and all. Then good education and all, but finally he said he needs money to file. He's constructing house in India, 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs cash he wants, and something like that. Whenever whoever asked cash, they used to run behind me. I rejected them and I scolded them for asking money, something like that. So just a minute. So that is what these consultancies are doing, and they start one INC on their name, their spouse name and brother-in-law's name. If something goes wrong, they will shut down, they will open another one bank, they claim bankruptcy, and Trump administration has given $1 to $10 million to every consultancy. So I did a lot of day in and out, lot of research, but today somebody asked, then I typed the name myvisajobs.com reviews. With Kumar Exclusive name I wrote and reviews, victims and information, then I posted it and there and the reviews, because most of the reviews fake, right, or anonymous. They don't write original name, so I write with my original name. So these consultancies, what they do is they go to universities with a laptop, they tell lie, they have a company, they place hundreds of people, and by the time you fall into their trap, so once you land up at guest house, there is nothing is there. For example, Edison, where I lived earlier, the friend in the downstairs forced me to give a rent. I was paying $500 for the 1 bedroom, and that guy, Chaudhary caste guy, is working in SAP in California. Sorry to mention the caste. And that guy, one H1B guy with a spouse, he brought a MS student. He's from Tanuku of Andhra Pradesh and lived with me in my room. My room, nothing is there. I mean, the idea of going back to India, I got frustrated. And for his sake, I went to downtown and I bought ready-made Indian food and all. So when I asked him, he said he is a MS student. He's told my employer, sir, my employer is good. Then I have not in videos at that time, 2011, 10 and 11 in between. And then I played audio file, 40 minutes. Then I asked him to, you decide. Then he realized his employer is bad. That employer is like an H1B. He went to universities and he trapped F1 students and put them in my room apartment. because the friend downstairs doesn't want me to enjoy that single bedroom. He want only 500 that rent. Earlier I was living with Americans. So because of the friend force I came here, and that Chaudhary person from California is shunting me, bugging me, saying that get rent from the student. That student has no money at all. So then they said stop bugging me, and I went to another apartment because owner's harassment. And this student also came along with me to my new apartment. And that guy told his owner, employer H1B, and his spouse also came to my apartment and learning Oracle. So 3 months he tried, he couldn't place, but he went to Texas. Then 3 employers he changed. Employer means a broker, brothel company broker type. So 3 skills he learned. Finally biotechnology somewhere he learned. Then I asked him after a few years, how are you doing? Then he said, sir, I want to start a consultancy. He wants to start a consultancy because all his people from his Andhra coming to that university. So I know I have source of information, free input, right? So I will trap them and put them in the guest house and train. He underwent the same trauma, or maybe undergoing, and he want to do the same thing for easy money. That's what all Telugu people are doing, majority. So that's how, and nothing is there. People think that it is a consultancy. That's why when I tell, if he is a girl, for example, she definitely would molest her by the employers, right? That's what many are doing. Nobody will complain because they are afraid to complain. If they complain, they lose the immigration status, will be deported, is their fear. So because back home they have a loan, right? And one guy on video only told one girl, TCS manager touching her private parts because her resume is fake, and she complained to that Desi consultancy said, if you want dollars, keep quiet. That's what the Indians are doing. If she complains, he lose the contract, right? And she will be deported and all. So 2011 to 15, many subscribers they called, and I used to call them, and then I used to call them. One of my friend want to H1B. Then they are asking who is that friend. I didn't give their original names. I uploaded those audio files also. So that like that they collect money. They want to see, H1B is a employer sponsorship and it's free. In advanced countries, you should not pay any money, but they are asking money means there is no demand, or you don't have skill set, or you are unfit, right? So if you give money, if they don't file, what do? You cannot do. That's how many people are lost money. And one guy in Prince Villia, he charged money like that, and he vanishes. He for 50 to 100 people he collect money, and he close the website and cell phone number, and then he become rich, right? That's how many Indians are doing, not one or two, many. It's almost impossible to come across good consultancy owners, and because it is a dollar business, right? And that's why. And consultancies, recently that Telugu attorney was telling, the consultancy owners put them, these guys, in the guest houses and ask them to do body massage, and by body massage and other things also, sex, women, and they supply these women to film actors. And also one guy wrote on Facebook, those days when I was active in Facebook, one F1 student working in Indian restaurant, and then the customer hold her hand and ask her to sit next to her. She complained to the owner, and owner, maybe some caste guy, he said, okay, if you want dollar, sit next to him. And he told the girl is from the some prestigious families, or she was crying like that. But he didn't tell why he went there at that spot, right? So that is what happening in US. Please be aware. Don't think America is just dollars, green card and passport, and the other side of the grass is green. The other side of the grass is not green. It is really a rat hole. Once you enter, you cannot go back, and you will cry here. And the problem I see is a fear of missing out something. Like my friends went, my neighbors went for MS after BTech, so I want to go. That is the only criteria I am seeing from the younger generations. I am not saying F1, but even for H1B also, my friends went. I stuck in India. What you stuck in India? India is a homeland, right? I went India 6 times by throwing all the stuff outside. So still people are writing so many questions, man. Everything is there on my blog, because if I write any social media platform, somebody will delete, right? And I never beg to subscribe like that. And I close my channel several times upon the request of Tanul Tagore, investigative journalist. You want to watch all my videos and you want to investigate further and write a book. That's how each video one by one I opened, because that gives a threat to my job search at that time, because DESI consultancies used to call me to office and scolded me for making videos. Hiring manager Krishna Kancharla openly asked, why are you making videos? Every day used to follow my videos. So like that, so many things. So all the DESI consultancies except one or two are worst people. They have a criminal background in India. They are not good people at all. So they are doing for dollars, easy money. They are raping non-immigrants. Period. Thank you. We'll see again in the next video, and probably if I make it in Telugu video, this will be useful. And Telugu attorney, that guy said, he filed such cases, asking owners to see, you came to US, you got a green card, what do you do next? You start a consultancy, easy money. This is what Telugu people are doing. Then you get easy money, what do you do? Then you think of sex. If you are a male, women, I don't know what they do. So sex, right? That is a woman. You need a F1 OPTs or H1B female. Data boss also I gave example. And then next, you more money, easy money, like 100 H1Bs, 200 H1Bs, 2000 H1Bs, 20,000 H1Bs. Then what do? You go and invest in politics in India or making films. That's what the consultancies are doing. It's a very what you call mafia. This is, you cannot cut anywhere. And yesterday one stupid guy wrote long comment and asked me to reply. He's blaming me as if I am FBI or ICE or DHS. And that guy, let me read what my friends wrote. He's trying to kill the messenger. I am only pinpointing. Yeah, it is pretty idiot. That stupid guy wrote, right? It is a pretty idiotic comment. How the hell can you give all the numbers? He is scolding you as if you are DOL, USS, FBI, etc. It is not possible for one individual to get to the end of it. It's a classic case of what is called shooting the messenger. You are the only pointing out the scams. How can he expect you, just an individual, to solve the whole thing? Basically, people have stopped thinking. Yeah, this is what my investigative friend wrote about that stupid guy yesterday. He wrote a long idiotic comment. Thank you, friends.